Welcome back to the Tracy Trendy Show, my lovelies. It's another day, it's another dollar, and it's another go straight to the pokey card for Zarilla, aka Zeruiah Jones, who is actually Troy's wife, who is actually the con. And Zarilla's supposed to be the non-con, even though she has some charges and some visits in the pokey herself in her past. But apparently, this is, as I am making this video, my loves, she is in the pokey in Florida. They're not going to show her any mercy. My loves, the incident occurred and they said it was a violent incident. It involved both a physical altercation with a weapon, a serious weapon. I can't say the word because YouTube, plays tricks. A serious weapon. But she didn't intend to harm the person with the weapon, like to unalive the person with that weapon. And she was taken into custody on suspicion of aggravated assault with that weapon and without intent to unalive, as well as battery to touch or strike. My loves, this is very serious because they offered her no bail on any of the charges, no bail. And that might carry significant prison time if it's upheld. Just the aggravated assault alone, involving a live weapon. So the charges can vary in severity depending on the facts of the case, and we don't have all the facts, my loves. But Karen was right. Her and Troy always be hooping and hollering. If I believe Karen, they always fighting. And I don't think this is a domestic violence thing. I don't think it's that because they would have put a DB case and if it was Troy. I don't know. But we will have more information as time goes on. And, she's presumed innocent. But she's in the poking for sure. For sure. And look at the mugshot. Let's look at the mugshot, my loves. She was in a battle. You can tell by the lashes. All right? You can tell they were fighting to stay on her lash. But anyway, she just had a baby. Now she's in the main detention center in Florida. Well, I don't know what Troy's going to do. I don't know what's going to do. You got to keep that job. He was doing so well for himself, but he connected himself with a demon. This is what happens. You got to choose your partners. This lady is bipolar, and Troy did tell her not to be on meds, according to what I heard. But this lady need her medication. She can't function without it. But the law doesn't care. We're not right there yet. The law does not care about any of that. You choose not to take your meds. You choose to fly off the handle. She has a hair trigger. She can go to 0 and 60. And now she's in the pokey. And it looked like she was in a battle. You could tell by the lashes. You could tell. But anyway, I don't know if this was in the open public, because if it was in public in the club or somewhere, we would be seeing videos of this altercation. I don't know where it happened. I want to say, I'm wondering, did it happen with Troy? But he wouldn't have called the cops on his wife because I'm sure she attacked him plenty of times. But anyway, my loves, that's just my alleged assumption. I don't know. Stay tuned. We're going to find out. We're going to get to the end of this. We're going to find out what happened. We're going to get to the bottom. My loves, drop a line below. Subscribe. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscription button. Hit that notification bell. And I'm going to check you all out on the flip side.